Ready, does have teammates in rotation, ready to hold the line behind him.
Whoa.
Is getting pressured. Mansu gonna fall to Diha, but we're left in kind of even odds. It's a 3-on-4, but with a bomb down, Sprout, they're still feeling fine with how this round is shaped up. The flash doesn't like really enable too much of a peak, but actually, as I say that, Favin's peaked on taking MVK out of the round. So, smoke now down on the bomb. Favin here, Snatchy hidden in the smoke. Down goes Favin, but this is where Snatchy... Oh no! Stabbing! But he can't find them! What's happening? That's so chaotic there. Dog. Would be lovely to see him get flashed in, but he instead peeks it dry, and he does get out ahead of Favin. So now, down into this 3-man Ivy play, and MBK's gotten the information. Mansu's holding it down with an AWP, no less. And AWP in round 2, you hate to see it. If you Sprout, they get dropped on the push. Spiddy, the only man left standing. Ooh, on the ladder. Alexa V goes down. That's a nice little bit of a monster here in this B site, anchoring it down. And he's going to have to be, as he loses his teammate, Favin, with the double entry to open up B, and now this double Ivy flank has cut CT, so yeah, it's just a save call for OG.
I actually think the fact that we had 2 Sprout players on Ivy, like you mentioned, was the reason OG weren't really ready for that B play, right? That's a bit of a rarity. It's usually one luck, because, you know, OG already had 2 B. They certainly could have put up a hold.
Here with me in the studio, Henry, how you doing?
Thank you very much, Alex Machine Richardson. Yes, we'll be getting into round 4 swiftly as Favin exits it, dropping down the pop dog. Alexa B finds him early on. And
there it is, he gets rewarded. Another Molotov, and MVK tried to move back into safety, but the Mothman of OG gets betrayed by his attraction to the flames. Mantu and Valda left in this one in a 2-on-4, the bomb down. I have to say, I'm absolutely loving the way that Sprout are approaching these takes. Mansu looking to hold on to this AWP, and he is holding down Ivy side, but if this AWP gets dropped, that's a bit of a disaster. Luckily enough, he nails that shot, the shot that he had to hit. So a second on the board for Sprout. They tie us up nice and early at 2-2. Oh,
funny seeing you here.
Yeah, fancy seeing you here, huh? Alexa B behind the E-box. No, he's not going to find him first. Instead, it's MBK cut down. Now, Alexa B. How's he going to get out of this one? Oh, goodness. Oh, no. Fire and electricity. They don't go well together, and the E-box mollied out. That's going to be Alexa B falling. Oh, another one against this AWP and M4. They are giving so much time for OG to start to doubt themselves, and as a result, Mansu actually wasn't here at the A site as these players come out. Valda trying to hold it down from heaven, but now they know he's here, and suddenly this position, while it looked great, he's actually trapped, and he's going to get naded out. So it all falls onto Mansu, and he's likely gonna have to save in this 1v4, now turned 1-on-3, and even though he gets that kill, that's not enough to entice him to go for the retake.
Yeah, if Valde finished off Spiddy, right, if he took that kill in the 2-on-5, maybe this would be a viable round for Mantu, and 3rd for Sprout. And yet for OG, every round you lose here on the CT side.
By Alexa B actually pushing up and taking main control, so he at least has been given an avenue to get the hell out of here, but Favin just hops.
Spiddy, but it's going to have really no effect as Sprout hit this B bomb site. Rotates in for OG. Alexa B mollied out pop, can't even flank up the ladder, but Valde talking about, he is up and above everyone on this B bomb site. Bomb dropped on the ramp, MBK holding strong with a double from the connector, and Valde doesn't know how deep Dennis has gotten, but it goes both ways. Dennis waiting for Valde to overstep the mark, hoping he makes a mistake. Does get a kill. MBK falling at the back of CT. Valde pushed in towards upper. That grenade could do good damage, and they need to cover the plant. Valde doesn't swing off the back of getting hit down to 10, and so it's him and Alexi on the retake. They line up, all the info there. Spiddy trapped to oil, and Valde coming in from the top line. Spiddy hits a shot, and it's a 1-on-1. The mind game versus the in-game leader of OG. He's creeping around the back, but he's getting flanked as well, and Alexi B is going to save the day for OG.
They don't do a great job of pressuring the map while still keeping a slow style of play. But that's not a problem for Sprout. They're trying to hold on to these key areas, though. And OG, they get a bit sick and tired of all this waiting around. They push the boat out. They go aggressive into main, and they snatch 2 away. And so, you know, immediately, whatever the game plan was for Sprout, that's now out the window. Alexa B is very, very low, and so a nade could find him, but there's no utility left for Sprout. As a result, they've just got to peek into these AWPs, into these long angles, with nothing to help them out other than their whiz. Snatchy Needs to nail this shot, and he's not able to do so. Mantu, oh, almost the third, does get the tag and looking to finish the job. Valdez going to snap.
And so just that conditioning means OG have to use utility early every single round. Otherwise, Sprout might take a gap.
Issa just made noise going up the ladder and drops down. That's drawn the attention in, and Sprout, they don't even consider Alexa B. MBK gets glocked out of the round, but that should be it in terms of the damage here for Sprout, and indeed it is. So a 5th on the board, being aggressive outside of this B site. He's pushed up into the halls, and he does best Favon in that head-to-head. That feels like a very key fight to win, because now, not only have you lost your upper
ended, so they've got to try and retake this control, try and get Valde out of this position. Flash in, Valde dodges it, goes back, and there's the drop. Spinny with no teammates to trade. His teammate is in Pop Dog. They are going to split this A site and find it. Very good kills. Diha dropping MBK down on Ivy. Now that bomb is still back in spawn, and so Snatchy will have to return for it. That could really slow things here, and dropping this smoke, Mantu's holding a passive line. Doesn't need to play aggressive with the time in the favor of OG.
Oh, the timing on that. Mantu was holding for that exact peak. Now Valdez helped out, and Issa able to get one more. It's down to this 1v1. Snatchy looking for the player pushing in through Ivy. Is going to try and get this bomb down. Valde knows he has to be sticking that plant, so the nade finds good damage. Snatchy on the bomb trade. Oh, that's...
Valde in the box halls, and Issa's even going to flash himself in to pop the jump. I don't know if that was necessary. He might have hit the shot considering Dennis had turned around, but by the time he's hit the ground, he's already gone from it. Oh, dear.
Make it even worse. MBK up close. Ooh,
oh, dear.
Ooh, little jump scare. There he is. It's a fake flash in. Finish OG. Nice idea, but didn't work out. Mantu now holding it down with the AWP. Has Snatchy and Diha, the Polish duo, on the other side. And Snatchy's going to come out ahead, clears the close angle. And now this has forced the rotation back to A, but look at the bomb. It's in the B site, and OG have no idea. Sprout are the most annoying team to play against. Snatchy is in with another.
Pressure's on you, bud. Don't want to give away an M4, but he's going to walk into 3. Now the trade for Favon. Oh dear, they could line up. Mantu's grabbed the gun. He saved his teammate's life. Get down, Mr. President. Alexa B's turn, but they all know he's here. And Dennis is going to clean it up. No guns saved here for OG, not today. Is it clear? They might be stacked outer, but now he's been caught. Valde hiding on the train. MBK, good patience. Will it pay off? Oh, he moves and then gets peeked. Welcome to Counter-Strike. Spitty finding the opening kill on A, but the bomb getting dropped and the AWP with it. Snatchy gone. Spitty wrapping Mantu's in the fire. He can't move away. And Issa gets shot in the back as well. Even late lurk from Ivy. Diha with his second, and now Valde in the clutch.
Out from Pop Dog very, very fast, but Spitty here could catch a great timing to deal with him. Valde gets that kill, and he's not ready for Spitty already.
And once again, wrong place for them. It's been so unfortunate. Even their gambles have been just incorrect. Alexa B might be calling for some support, especially with that kill. Dennis getting an opener, and him and Spitty finding this ace together in T-Con. It's exactly what they'll do. Yeah, you put it right, Harry. I mean, every round gets more and more important the later we get in. This is a CT-sided map. I will say we've seen counter pop. It's not pop, though. It's a fast B. And Mantu will find one as the rest of them flood out into the site.
Yeah, now do keep your eye on Dennis, who's gone very aggressive, but Alexa B peeking over the smoke, senses that something might be awry and deals with him. Now Snatchy here has Diha close, and Diha's got the double. Down he goes, MBK gets the trade. Snatchy trying to peek back out, 21 points of health. He's in a rough spot, and he gets naded out of the round. Spitty now left in the clutch. He does deal with Valde, and just 2 players left to find. MBK damage onto him, and the kill locked in. It falls onto Mantu. He taps the bomb, but scoping up, Spitty 1 HP and a missed shot. Mantu follows up with the kill, but there's no time for the defuse. It's dropping down, coming in a little bit late. He faked the rotation back up the ladder, so they take their eyes off Pop, and then when he comes out, everyone explodes in from main. Mantu has to try and hold the fort. A nice kill onto Spitty, but can he follow up with any more? They smoke him off. That's going to fall for OG. There's Valde delivering one of the 3 kills needed. Do be sure to bear in mind that Diha has wrapped around close to this smoke. Favon's holding from Pop Dog. They tap the bomb. The bomb is planted for Pop. He's got this nifty little flash out through the window, and Valde is so damn blind, man.
Up and high into the Pop Dog, but OG are already down and out. They're already pushing through the connector into this B site. Oh, I love this already. And all that utility is gone for Sprout as they lose their players off the back of this push. What a great pistol fix.
You know, like they want to send a message early on. Like, okay, yeah, you might have bullied us in that first half, but that ends now, right? Like, we're the ones dictating the flow. We're the ones dictating.
And he's holding passive for this little aggressive play from Diha. There's the swing. It's traded. The scout finds a head, and that's a great shot from Snatchy, keeping Sprout a man up in this round.
Well, you force all these long-range engagements out of, you know, SMG players for the most part, and a few. Spiddy, the watchful eye. The eye of Spiddy opens wide and does get tagged up by Issa. Damage done on the Deeg from Faven, but this leaves Snatchy in a 1v3. Everyone is low, though. These are all one-hit kills to this scout, and that's scary. MBK going in with the repeat. He might want to think twice about that one. Mansu has just tucked himself in over towards Old Bomb, and that position might have to solidify them the round if Snatchy has his wits about him. MBK at the E-box. Swing from
to take Ivy instead, but you know that Sprout really don't have anything in this round. You killed everyone. Oh dear, up the ladder, the grenade drops below, and the MAC-10 will find everyone. That's great. Lots of money made for Alexi. Might be able to drop over that AWP to Mantu as well in the follow-up round. Talking of which, he's getting out into the A site. We'll check Faven just about, and Snatchy should be gone as well. 1 HP the difference, and it's utility. Didn't have the spawn, so Issa will be the first out, and that's a great round, a great opener rather. Alexi B flashing out Issa. It's not an issue though. It's Faven putting up 2 at the back of Old Bomb. OG is still down Olaf at least, but Snatchy's flanked B.
He's here very, very quick. That's the bomb court moving back. Faven in with another. He's so mobile. They just saw him over on the bomb train. And there he is. And he doesn't know it, but this could be the perfect remedy to this retake from Sprout. He deals with Faven, and now it's down to the 1v1. Diha. Oh, Diha trying to peek over the train. The nade goes in. It's going to find great damage. And he just gets deleted by the artillery. Flash is good, though, and that's taken the scouts off the angle. Spiddy and Faven, the scouts have suddenly come alive. Dennis has taken out Alexa B, and oh my ramp. But, ow, it's not nice, it's not pretty. He gets tagged by the scout on the peak while he has followed up on a Dennis. Crossing now in front of these 2 scouts is a scary sight to behold. Trying to play around the smoke, Faven, surely going to see him. Does hop down, gets spotted. Issa. He's got to try and get across to get the bomb, and Spiddy.
Yeah, it will just be a burst out through heaven with the bomb.
Good shot from Snatchy. Oh, and the follow-up as well. Oh, he's looking for a third. Shot misses, but Faven. Issa going to get caught lining up utility, perhaps, as Faven goes through the smoke, and it all falls onto the MAC-10 King, Alexa B. 1v4, and he's just going to let them have it. So maybe I've called him out a little too early. MAC-10 King, he's renounced the throne. He's given it over, and it's 12 on the board. And now, like, you know, wherever OG show their hand, that's where they're looking to end up. So Alexa B's out of the equation. Issa dealing with Dennis. Spiddy falling there in after. Faven back on the bomb train, gets Deeg down as well. And now Snatchy tries to make a play. He pays the ultimate price. It's all on Diha. The other pole trying to rise to the occasion, and damage onto Mantu. Not quite finished the job yet, but Diha now closing the gap, and Mantu just playing up. See, he's coming in through the back line. Diha holding down. The flash is good. It blinds the first man in and gives him a bit more room to maneuver. Snatchy's going to help out his Polish brethren, but this is where the flank from Issa. Oh, no! The turnaround from Snatchy. Mantu's traded, but Faven has already arrived on his own wrap through the Pop Dog. MBK falls and... And already 4 players here for Sprout. That's because of Snatchy outside of the B site. They boosted Diha up on top of the bomb train. He takes one down from this position, and he's still just raining down death from above.
And so, you know, Diha boosting up, like you said, just uses that smoke as a one-way instead. And it just gets worse and worse. Faven dropping MBK right out of the Pop Dog with that flash. And now OG, they're just going to crunch in, or they're just going to hit the B site. Sprout already rotating in. Diha doubling. It just gets worse by the second. 4-on-2. And this one might just be done.
Mantu, one train, but with Faven and Spiddy both on the other side of oil. They spot him. They've done damage. He does get the first kill. But up above, it's Snatchy hitting the deck next. The wrap round is coming in from Dennis, though, and he's got it dead to right. Sprout, they take...